You ladies, ask you real quick. Would you want a man to? I know you're probably going to be an exception here. Would you want a man to lead in a relationship? Would you
Absolutely.
want? Yeah. Would you want Jessica? You would not.
I don't necessarily agree with everything that's been said.
Well, no. Come on.
That's
Okay.
why I've been
That's
a
why we
little
love you,
bit
Jessica.
quiet.
You can tell me to go fuck
That's
myself.
why we bring
Come
you
on.
on.
No, I think like maybe the generation or the generation before us, they had specific roles for what like the man does in the house and what the woman does in the woman does in the house.
No, forget that. I'm not talking about that. I
No,
understand.
but it definitely,
You don't need us to be barefoot and pregnant. What I'm saying is, in the end, what I'm saying is like, I've been in I'm 46 years old. I've been in relationships before, and if I don't decide where we're eating, we're gonna fucking starve. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And they're laughing because
They're laughing because it's true.
They're laughing because it's true. It's a situation where it's like she's like, help me pick what outfit I'm supposed to wear. And I'm like, this is not inside my purview. I flew a fucking jet for the Air Force. I don't know how to pick which outfit you're supposed to wear, but I go in there and just pick something anyway because she, for whatever reason, needs
Depends
me
on
to
the
lead.
girl.
She needs me to lead. So you don't feel that way.
Yeah, I don't think that that's like in everybody's type of case. And specifically on the outfit thing, just a little side note,
Yeah.
we're asking you that because we want to know what you like. Because
Yes.
we're trying to look good for you.
Correct, but that still would be us leading.
We're not
Yeah.
in the beer all night, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that would still be us leading.
Yeah, it's more of like wanting to please you in a sense. It's not like if we were to go out with our girlfriends, we might not ask you that same question. But I think it really just depends relationship to relationship. There's some girls that would prefer to be more dominant and some guys that would prefer to be more submissive.
Would you, Jessica, would you prefer to be more dominant? Have you been in a relationship where you felt like you need to be more dominant?
I feel like I'm more of a switch. Like, for example, one of my partners, when we would go out, like, it wasn't like, oh, I'm always going to be the one that gets fucked up and you drive me home. It was always like, towards the end of the night, we made the decision of like, okay, who's going to fucking take the role now of taking care of the other one? Like, we kind of just switched back and forth. And I think I would prefer that more. Yeah. There's times where I want to be babied, you know, and then there's times where I'm like, no, this is what I fucking want. And like, if you don't want to be a part of it, that's fine, but this is what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So I think it really just depends person to person.
What do you think, Lolo? You look, you had something to say here.
Oh, this is gonna get me in trouble. I think it depends on how much money do you want your man to make.
Oh damn.
Right down to it.
That's fucking terrible.
I have never seen so much honesty in this
supporting
podcast.
your man and helping him make money. What a fucking crazy idea.
And listen, there is absolutely, like, I don't want to come off judgmental or materialistic. There's absolutely nothing wrong with living a normal life, having normal, healthy relationship dynamics, or whatever dynamic works for you. Everyone lives this life the way they want to live it. What I'm saying is, if you have a man who makes a lot of money and he's super busy, guess what? As a woman, most of the time, you're going to be following his lead. He doesn't have time for those emotional conversations. He's got shit to do. I'm sorry, like, you got to make his life peaceful if that's what you want. Now, there's nothing wrong with wanting like a more equal partnership or even one where you're dominant. But most of the time, that's you as a woman making more money or you're equal, right? If the man's making more money, that's typically how it goes. And that's not good or bad. It would just be naive to think that it's otherwise.
Yeah, I totally think that. I mean, again, from Detroit, a little bit, maybe a little tougher, but I still think my dude, he's an alpha, gotta be an alpha. Otherwise, I'd be dating a chick. No offense to anyone, and I can't date no females, so gotta be an alpha. However, also with that alpha, I will take care of him. Be what he needs, you know what I mean?
That's another part of that.
Here's another issue. Like, if it comes to like redecorating the house, take the lead. I don't give two fucks. Here's my credit card. You want the black one or the gold one? Take the fucking card. Do whatever you need. And she'll come and ask me. She'll be like, "Hey, do you want me to have this?" And I'm like, "Girl, whatever you want to do is fine. Come back. Make this place peaceful." Right. If you want to take the lead in that, you see when people get married, the man is always like at the cake tasting, like, whatever, man, it all tastes the same.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit.
Pizza's pizza.
Okay, I'm wearing green tie and I'm like, pick it all, honey. It's fine. If you want to lead in that, that's totally fine. I understand. Go ahead.
I mean, yeah, usually like if I hate this, but it is true. Like I said, it's just the truth. How many men who make a ton of money have partners that either like make way more money than them or the same? I'm sure there are some, but it's rare. Usually what happens is when one partner, whether it's the man or the woman, makes more money, the other partner kind of defaults to taking care of the house,
Mhm.
whether it's a man or a woman.
Yes.
I'm just saying, typically, if you're asking me as a straight woman, that's the dynamic.
All right. So there's actually some studies behind this. And generally, when women make a certain amount of money, they want their partner to make 1.65 what they make. Meaning, if she makes 100 grand a year, she wants a man who makes
Over half,
165,000.
just a little over.
A little over half is what she wants. And and here's the crazy part. What do you think happens once women get into the $500,000, $600,000, $700,000 a year range? Do you think she wants her man to make more money or less money?
They always date up.
Like Rihanna,
No.
Rihanna was worth several $100 million dating a billionaire. Okay. So no matter how high it goes, women want even more. I'll tell you another thing. It's kind of a similar thing. It's like, you know how older people, like when they're younger, they have a higher resting metabolic rate, so they can eat more and they can burn off the fat and then as they get older, it gets harder and harder to do it, and they can't eat, but their appetite doesn't go away. And you'll see people become morbidly obese in their 40s and 50s because they have the same appetite they did when they were 22 years old. They could just burn the fat off. Well, it's the same type of situation with men. Dr. Buss talks about, he had this one colleague who was very much attracted to 25-year-old women.
Drink.
Yeah. Every time I talk about Dr. Buss, you got to drink.
Cheers.
So he had a colleague who was like in his 50s, and he was attracted to 20-year-old women. And he said, when I turn 60 or 70, I'm sure I won't be attracted to 25-year-old women. When he got turned 70 years old, he's like, it never changed. I'm still attracted to 25-year-old women. It like doesn't change.
Yeah.
Like, what's supposed to happen? And then the other thing is, I hear women is like, yeah, they're good. Oh, my favorite line of all time is CJ Sparks. She goes, I like older guys because they kind of give up. They they stop fighting you.
She says that?
Yeah, CJ Sparks. She goes, I like the older rich guys because they just kind of like
fighting you.
they stop fighting you. They're like done. They're like kind of give up. And what is she actually describing, guys? What is she actually? Does anyone know? What is that?
A gold digger?
Oh no, what is going on with the guy? Does anyone know?
Power.
No, not exactly. Endocrinology. What's going on?
Oh, low
Oh, you mean-
testosterone.
Yeah, low testosterone.
Right.
Testosterone
Low
starts to
T,
drop
yeah.
after a while.
Yeah.
And so that's part of
That's when you pounce.
Yeah, see, there we go. She understands totally, right? He's got all this money and experience, and he's just like it's not that he doesn't think other women are attractive. He just doesn't want to put in the effort to go fuck all of them because his testosterone's in the 200s now.
So
And so
funny
you got
to
him,
me.
you got him nice and tame. Doesn't that sound great, guys? Does that sound great, ladies?
Oh my god.
Doesn't that sound great, ladies?
Oh.
Well, don't get
Yes.
used to it
Yeah.
because we're all on fucking
We're on
TRT,
TRT
now.
right now.
It's not gonna happen to me.
Just stay at home, water the plants.
I'll
will.
try to find a video of it to send it to you, but there's this like female comedian that talks about that. She married like a guy that's older, and she's like, I don't know, she just talks about, she's like, he always wants to go home early, like it's so nice, you know, like he's too tired to fuck, like all that shit. Like I'll send you the video, but like it's
She's too
fucking
tired to
hilarious.
fuck. That's yeah. Oh my god, that's so funny.
Wait,
All right, ready? Let's do.
Do you hate going to the nightclub and want a better way to meet high quality women? Click the link in the description and I'll send you my high status networking playbook for free so you can start meeting high quality women today.